And welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time we entered Ryoshima Coast and restored the Guardian sapling there. This time we are back in Kusa Village because we're trying to finish up some more stuff. I was giving it some thought and I decided against getting the stray beads of, or the one stray bead of, that place, the Gale Shrine, because it's like, well, we can't get both of them, so why bother? Yes, my little warrior, I'm so happy to see you're okay. You showed Haneka's revenge contract. No way! All my enemies' names have been crossed down. Come to think of it, I've been feeling more upbeat lately. You've really exacted revenge on all my enemies. Words can't explain how happy I am. I promised you a reward, but this is really all I have. Gold dust. Sorry I can't offer you anything else for your hard work, but my father treasured that and I hope you will too. My gut voice crack. My gut instinct is telling me that when we get all the gold dusts, because I know there are 2 more contracts and seeing there's a pattern to the rewards, my guess is that we're gonna get some special item that can be crafted out of the gold dust or something, because like, it's interesting that we're getting the same reward every time. Can't be a coincidence. Unless it's just a selling item, but I'm not sure if that will be the case. Now I should go over that most of the monsters are pretty self-explanatory, just go around the field. If you don't find it on one try, then you just got bad RNG and you should try again. One exception is there is actually one in the upper plateau near the Guardian sapling. You have to go through that cave to actually get here. This was a treasure chest I think I unearthed off screen last time that I just wanted to show on screen essentially. And this one was one we already picked up. Now there were a couple treasure chests actually in that direction, so I was gonna go see if I can find those really fast. There was a treasure chest by the moles that I discovered, I think. Wait. I'm pretty sure it was by the moles. But now I'm not seeing it. Okay. Oh, there it is. Over here. Feed these while we're here. Okay, so we're up to 162, so probably not too long before we can get another upgrade. So this is a coral fragment. Not the best reward, but not the worst. Another thing I noticed off screen is there actually was a bud up there. So you don't, I guess you'd have to position yourself right, but apparently you don't actually have to go through the cave to actually get up there. Just a little observation. However, we actually want to go through the cave because I actually noticed something off screen that I want to pick up. Because basically everything's suspicious. I want to make sure that it's not a stray bead. So back here is a dig spot. So like, for example, during Shinshu Field, okay, that wasn't anything significant. Back in Shinshu Field, I discovered some treasure chests. Or Agata Forest actually, some treasure chests that just were treasure. And I just didn't show those on screen because they're just treasure. They're not super required, but this kind of stuff, this is more blind, so I'm not really gonna cut this out, so yeah, simply put. I want to double check everything essentially. Crystal! And over here we got another flaming chest. So lots of flaming treasure chests this time. This up and we get a stray bead. Perfect. Now over here there was something else. Now, where was it actually? Oh, here it is. And one more treasure chest before we hit the road and go back to Ryoshima Coast. And this is a pearl. So we got one stray bead and a bunch of treasures. That didn't take long. From here, we just go over here. Okay. Follow the path. No fancy routing necessary, just follow the path and we should get there no problem. Hopefully. What else can I say about the game? But yeah, it's interesting. Now actually we're more blind than before because again, I knew some story stuff up until this point. Now I'm really foggy on the story details. Like I know some things because I was looking up like when we can actually get certain straight beads and like certain upgrades are. And pretty much everything said like to wait until after Ryoshima Coast. So the fact that we're at Ryoshima Coast, assuming we can find where all these new abilities are, it should make things a lot easier for us. You know, like apparently the bomb thing with Tama, we have to do something in Ryoshima Coast first. Certain sections of those like big rocks that we can't cut through with Power Slash, wait till Ryoshima Coast. So there's this recurring pattern that this is obviously our next big, like, next Shinshu field essentially in terms of like a big hub area kind of. So obviously there's stuff here. What is this? I don't know if I looked into this. The bell. Ankoku Temple bell. Do not ring without reason. Saw the sign for a ball, don't mess with the bell. Okay, instinct is telling me that I should mess with the bell. Nothing happened. Okay, so not sure what the sign is referring to, but nothing happened. Oh, how inconvenient. The ancient Ankoku Temple is at the top of the hill here, but the priestess in charge is always busy and never there. I'm afraid you've had a wasted journey like me, Wolf. Ankoku Temple's head priestess practices monster subduing magic, so if there's any trouble in the city, they call for her help. And there's been nothing but trouble in Seion City lately. I hope the priestess will be back before too long. Curious. Another question is, how the heck do we get to the city? Is it just that upper path up there? I assume so. Interesting place for a dig spot, actually. Just out in the open like this. So there's a building over there off the coast. Oh man, this is gonna be a difficult area to actually explore. What, Ami? You want to climb up this tower? Bet there'd be a fine view from up there, but it won't be easy. I don't think you could do that wall jump of yours here. You'd probably just bang your head on the ceiling. Of course, it'd be different if you had double the jumping power. Double the jumping power, eh? That sounds like a hint. What are you, Fox? Okie dokie. Like, I know some enemy names, but I know nothing about these enemies or frankly, where we fight them. Just like, oh, after you fight this enemy, then come back. So it's like, okay, that's the thing. I don't know what you are, or how we fight you, so it's still kind of blind, I guess? Question mark. It's a little bit complicated. Blind let's playing sometimes. Because again, you feel this need to keep progressing, but how you keep it blind and also still feel like you're making progress. So it's like this never-ending struggle. Again, which is why the next blind LP I do is probably going to be Mother 3. Like, by the end of the year would be generous. Because I still have to get the beginnings and also Earthbound. Earthbound beginnings and Earthbound, so that will be a while. That's gonna be a while, not gonna lie. You know I've expressed interest in playing Super Paper Mario after this. Aha, Dojo. Is it just me or does this place seem desperate for customers? I mean, you wouldn't build on a remote island if you wanted customers. I wonder if it's still Onigiri. No. Oh, it is. Look who's here. Greetings, my little wolf friend. Huh? Hey, Gramps, what are you doing here? I'm as elusive as my fighting skills, friend, be it a lone isle among the waves or the most frigid mountain peak. I forge a warrior's path throughout the land. And what has brought you here? Yep. So see, now we've got more techniques to learn. What the heck are some of these names? Digging Champ, I hear, is actually really good. Because there's, we've seen spots that we can't dig through, so now with this we can dig through them. This is one of the abilities I was reading about off screen actually, being like, oh hi, this is at Ryoshima Coast. All we do is dig. That's all it takes. It's not rocket science. See, these little gold things, we can actually dig through them now. So that opens up a few new things we can actually do. Such as that gold thing near Bingo in Shinji Field. Remember there was that thing by him? Yeah, I think we can do that now. Whether there's anything good hidden there, that remains to be seen, but we can actually technically collect stuff there. I did not mean to exit out. Okay, back in you go, Ami. Holy Eagle? You know what? Considering they were just talking about needing a double jump, I think that's very fortuitous timing. Also, it's good to know that if we miss a skill, like if we just have no money, that we can actually learn the skill stack, essentially. Like, basically you have the option to learn skills in different places. So that's actually really good to know. That's just good to keep in mind, really. Nice. But yeah, it's good to know that we don't have to get every skill like in Shinji Field, or here, for example, before moving on to the next. You have seen Moon Turret here on Ryoshima Coast, no? Why, you can even jump to that height. Practice this often. I pray that you never forget what it is to be a true warrior. So yeah, like, obviously, he's gonna have a dojo on a mountain. Like a snowy mountain, hence the hint. So based on that, we should be able to... Wait. Spirit Storm is the one we want. Wait, whoa. Okay, glaive techniques. Reflectors is main. I don't use reflectors anymore. That's the problem. I don't use... Yeah, here, rosaries. We were using the rosaries a lot more. So I feel like this is better. If I have extra money at some point, I'll learn all those other ones. But because we specifically have, wow, 8 hits. Jeez. But since I've pretty much only been using the rosaries, that, we might as well not bother with the other ones at the moment. So the glaive might be good, because that's really slow, so adding in another combo would actually be nice. You have to shake fast, apparently. Yeah, this feels just a little bit broken, not gonna lie. 76 hit combo. Not bad, keep it up. This technique we don't need to keep practicing. But they give you the option, apparently. Blah 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 blah. Now I hear there are also new brush upgrades here, but I don't have a clue where they are. So I wonder if he was gonna say something important or not. Let's hope he wasn't. Yeah, let's learn this too, because glaives are kinda cool, but we don't really have a ton of potential with the glaive at the moment, so having an extra hit will help us. My memory is foggy. I'm pretty sure Ami did have a glaive in Marvel vs. Capcom, so that's cool. Can't talk apparently. Yeah, I need to equip the actual glaive, for starters. Swap that around. Got a sub now, shoots bullets. Well, it's kind of more of a spread blast in this case. Why? Oh yeah, charging up this thing. I figured out how to. Whoa, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit foggy on how glaives work, actually. Yes, every hit has to charge up first. Let me try it one more time just to see if I have the hang of it. Do it once. Okay, so you basically have to swing it 6 times, essentially. Swing it again to charge it, keep charging up, essentially. Not quite, put more energy into it. I know what I'm doing, I'm backing out. See ya. Didn't do that by accident. Enough, eh? Listen, Wolf getting blah 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 blah. So, now that we have a bunch of new moves, we can do some stuff, like get on this platform, and get a cutscene, and a crystal. Okay. Ooh, stuff we can heal over there. Let's go do that real quickly before we forget. Because I have a tendency to forget things, so better safe than sorry, and I'm not succeeding on doing this particular move, so let's just walk. It was such a short distance that we didn't need the lily pads. I just thought it'd be nice to have. Just, you know, it'd be nice to just sort of save a little bit of time, but apparently that wasn't working out. 200. I can't even tell what this is, because it's all balled up. It's a pig. Makes sense. There we go. Over 200, now on our way to our next upgrade. That. And I don't know if I need to show these cutscenes every time, considering it's just healing the world. Do that. You know, like in the other place, it actually healed the land in general after that explosion. So that was pretty cool, at least. I'm gonna leave this one in probably because, you know, when you do the last set, normally something special happens. That seems to be the pattern, at least. So let's see if the pattern holds. Apparently not. This is just a normal old area. Now, I'm gonna try to feed all the animals, but again, no promises because there are a lot of animals. Again, I think on the PlayStation version, the trophy is only for feeding one of each type. So it's a little bit more generous than just, you know, complete everything in the game. So at least that's nice and sort of forgiving. And we are back to this platform where we couldn't jump up it before, but now we can. But I have a bad feeling that something will trigger when we jump on that platform, so I'm gonna save that for the next episode. So if I can actually survive and get back on land really quickly. Oh yeah, I forgot we have a double jump now. That is gonna come in handy. In case, I'll go back up there on my own time. And next time, we will see what awaits us in that sunken ship. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Okami.